Hello everyone, this is Tilak Pasala. I'm one of the Interventional Cardiology Fellows at University of Utah. I have here with me one of the legends, Dr. Valentin Fuster. He's from Mount Sinai. Welcome, Dr. Fuster.
Thank you.
I have one of the questions for you. You're the editor-in-chief of JACC, and it's been a great era for the JACC journal in general. And for us as fellows in General Cardiology Fellowship, which is a busy, which can be a lot of commitments and things like that, and who wants to develop an academic career and be prolific in publishing, do you have any advice on how they can accommodate some of the time in the time of the fellowship and go about it?
Well, the most important thing is to know who you are. Okay. All the rest is artificial. If you really want to pursue an academic career, you will find the time. It's not a wishful thinking. It's a real issue. I think the great mistake is everybody, I want to be an academician. This is nonsense. You can be something that is not an academician and be very successful and be fulfilled. So I think the most important thing is to know who you are. And in that regard, there are lots of people who know you. And these are the mentors and people, family members who can say, you are good at this, you are good at that, that's what you should do. This is our number one rule. Don't start trying to do what society tells you to do, because this is about investment. The best investment is your talent. So when somebody asks, I want to pursue an academic career, I look at the background, and if in the last 7 years nothing is academic, I can tell them, excuse me, my friend, this is not you. Right. This is somebody else. So I think it's very important to be realistic and to realize that you can serve the world you are in many, many ways, that not necessarily is in a laboratory or not necessarily is in a super research project or even a trial. So I think this is very, very important. And this leads to the question, what success is all about? Right. Success is fulfillment. I am doing what I'm supposed to do. All the rest lasts 3 days. You can have the best position in the world and last very short. What does last is the sense that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Right. I'm serving society in this way. So this is my answer to your question. Okay. We have lots of people who say, I want to be an academician and so forth. You know how many fellows in this country graduate every year who follow a full-time academic career? 6%. So let's be realistic here.
Right. Absolutely.
All right?
Absolutely. I comment to the second question. The one is for fellows who are interested in publishing research and things like that, and JACC is very well known as a journal. What should they be paying particular attention when they're submitting a manuscript to JACC?
Well, first of all, this leads to the roots of another question, and that is, you might not have a full-time academic career, but you reach a stage that you are obliged to do something creative. Right. That's a different topic than the one we just described. Absolutely. And that is, you have to do something, right. And you have to write something that actually can help some people. This is very different than following an academic career. This Absolutely. Is an obligation. Having said that, I think the question is what you should do to publish in JACC. You have a good will in the question, but it's the wrong question. Right. I'm sorry to tell you that.
No, that's fine.
The right question is what topic I'm going to write that will have some impact to the readers. Right. This is the question, not JACC. You can say JACC or whatever journal is in the world. And I think this is very critical. You should not finish a training program, in my view, without having written 3 papers, right. 1 per year. Maybe a review. Right. Maybe a review with a senior person that works with you and who both of you decide to write a paper for a number of journals that will be accepting it. Right. So it's not just original work and creative work that you need hours and hours and the training program doesn't allow you to. Right. But I think the important thing is that what I can write that can be meaningful. JACC is the last thing in the world I would think about it. Okay. Once the paper is written, then let's discuss it. Absolutely. If you want, you send it to me and I will tell you if he has a chance to make it or not before it goes into a review system. I will be happy to do so. Okay. But you understand it? Absolutely. It's not the journal, it's you. Absolutely. And what you produce.
Absolutely. That's very informative, and thank you for letting us know all your insights in this. I just had a quick question on the ACC here. Is there anything or a topic that really excited you in this session in ACC?
Well, the exciting. Well, you add an inch to every subject.
Okay.
There is not a breakthrough in this place that everybody's shaking up here.
No.
No, there is not. But these are what the meetings are all about. Even a breakthrough, whenever it is, 1,000 people who contribute that to breakthrough before. So I think this meeting, is providing some interesting aspects, as Jack is providing every week. Is basically you add to what you already know. I think the interesting aspect is the TAVR, for example, in younger people. The HOPE 3 studies, I think, are interesting studies. I don't have any surprise about it.
Okay.
They add to our knowledge. I don't think we are going to change our approach. I think are interesting studies, and other studies that are being presented here, which are original or even as breaking trials, they all add a little bit to what we know. But overall, this is a good meeting. You meet people, you talk to people. I'm enjoying talking to fellows, actually. And I think this is nice. I think that, to me, is probably perhaps more important than all the subjects that are being discussed, that you can go to the website tonight and know exactly what goes on.
For sure. Thank you very much, Dr. Fuster, for talking to us. It's always a pleasure to talk to you and giving us all the information.
Thank you.